Did you know that recycling 1 ton of paper saves 20 trees, 7,000 gallons of water, 3 cubic yards of landfill space, 60 pounds of air pollutants? It saves enough energy to power the average home for 6 months. You probably noticed that green is everywhere these days. In the news, politics, fashion, and even technology. My efforts of going green are small compared to what we could do as an entire nation. I recycle, save water and energy, and skip out on water bottle usage by using filtered water devices. Together we can make a huge difference. Small changes make a huge difference in saving our environment and improving our earth for the better. First, we must examine the problems we faced. Next, we work on a plan of action. And finally, check out the projected results of going green and how much our environment improves. Now we can talk about our waste and energy usage. Energy and waste are 2 of the 10 of today's most important environmental issues. Energy is second only to climate change in significance, but the picture isn't as clear as one might think. China is heavily criticized, but do you know the state of California is worse in energy usage? Though no single energy source is going to be the solution, positive developments towards a cleaner future are happening every single day. With the immediate looming problems of climate change and energy, focus has shifted away from landfill waste, but this is a serious problem, according to Swanson in his 2012 article. Fashion, fast food, packaging, and cheap electronics are just some of the problems. The amount of waste an industrialized world generates is shocking. Water bottles are the defining symbol of this critical issue. We should now talk about a plan of action to save the environment. We need to save energy to save the environment and save money. Keep electronics out of the trash and skip the bottled water. Set your thermostat a few degrees lower in the winter and a few degrees higher in the summer to save on heating and cooling costs. You should also wash clothes in cold water whenever possible. As much as 85% of the energy used to machine wash clothes goes to heating the water. How to prevent excess amounts of waste. Bring a reusable water bottle, preferably aluminum rather than plastic, with you when traveling or going to work. And you should donate or recycle all cell phones, computers, and other electronics responsibly when the time comes. Electronic waste contains mercury and other toxics and is a growing environmental problem, according to World Watch in the 2012 article. Statistics are usually the best way to get a point across, and in this case I think it is because knowing what you can do and the results that come with the decision you make can be huge. Here are some facts for saving our environment according to Swanson. The computer you're using right now, and all the years you'll own it, will never consume more energy than what was required to create it. 81% of the life cycle energy costs associated with a single computer is from its manufacture, and only 19% comes from its operation. The production of a single computer also uses 42,000 gallons of water. The energy saved by recycling a single aluminum can would run a TV for over 3 hours. Every 3 months, Americans toss out enough aluminum to completely rebuild the nation's commercial airline fleet. An estimated 15% to 30% of homes' total heating and cooling energy is lost through poorly sealed ductwork, costing consumers about $5 billion annually. The environment can and must be saved. All it takes is for each of us to do a little bit every day, recycling and lowering energy usage, among other things. Today we have talked about examining the problems we face regarding our environment, worked on a plan of action, and finally checked out the projected results, going green, and how much our environment needs improvement. Small changes make a huge difference in saving our environment and improving our earth for the better. It will take a combination of technological developments and lifestyle changes to address these challenges successfully, and that begins with learning, which is perhaps the most important environmental challenge of all. I'm Andrew Sabio, and thank you for listening.